so much for tuning in to Viva de Nicole. I am Nicole, and this is not the video I wanted to upload, but my circumstances that I'm in right now, I decided that I needed to say something. So, you know about my situation with my ex and everything that has gone on between us and whatnot. Maybe not everything, but well, according to my last videos, of course. You see him smiling. I'm trying my best. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. But so the other day with my good friend Dominga, I booked my flight to get back to the US and pay for my bags. Get there, I'm like, I don't really, I wish I didn't have to leave because I plan on staying here longer in Punta Cana. But of course, circumstances change and you have to adapt. So, found where I needed to go, stood in line and waited. And I kind of wasn't paying that much attention, but when, not noticing that the gate agents were taking a long time. I'm like, why are the gate agents taking a long time? Why is it getting so backed up? So when I got up there, I realized, all the gate agents wasn't working. I don't know if they were on break or whatnot, but one of the gate agents is helping two other gates, like three of them, and she's going back and forth helping them. So all three gate agents are struggling to get everybody checked in. So I said, okay. So I'll go up there, put my bags up there, and she weighs my bags. Like, okay, I already paid for my bags. There's nothing online that says, oh, heavy, whatever. Nothing on there. So I had to pay for that. So this whole time, they're wasting so much time that she's like, oh, your plane is gone. Like, okay, so what's the next flight? Oh, the next flight is Fort Lauderdale. Like, okay, well, book me on my flight. Now, granted, my original flight was to Orlando, but my final destination was Charlotte. So for me, my experience my experience with the airlines, and I've been flying for years. I'm not new to this. I could probably tell them how to do that. I wouldn't tell nobody how to do their job, even though I did talk to her and say, hey, look, you need to tell guests what's going on. Like, you can't sit there and assume things and you're booking people's tickets that's down together. And that's how I asked her, did you understand? She said, yes. So she ended up booking my flight. She booked my flight for Fort Lauderdale. Here I am, Fort Lauderdale. Get to Fort Lauderdale and it says rebooking. I go up to rebooking. He says, no, go over there. I'm like, okay, I'll go over there. No one tells you what is going on. So I'm just following, just go over there. I'm like, okay, I'll go over there. This is in Fort Lauderdale. I probably need to back up because I had something happen else. Oh, goodness. In Santo Domingo with Spirit Airlines. But I'll go back there in a minute. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. I'm just combobulated because I'm a little lightheaded, a little dizzy, and I got so much going on. So I'll go to the counter. I'm waiting. Everybody's trying to rebook. Dimitri, which is such a sweetheart, he came from upstairs. He works for Spirit, came down and said, hey, I'm taking 10 people upstairs. Okay, I'm going upstairs. So they immediately take everybody because they had people to help take them up there. So I'll go up there. Come to find out, the gate agent at in Santo Domingo booked my final destination as Fort Lauderdale. Like, okay. I was like, I had no idea. Like, my final destination is Charlotte, and you see on your screen that my final destination is Charlotte. So I'm thinking, this gate agent still knows that my final destination is in Charlotte. So why is my final now? Why did she book me for my final destination in Fort Lauderdale? Because I know on the screen it says Fort Lauderdale, FL, and it says Charlotte, NC on there. So I don't know where the confusion was. I've talked to so many people who have been trying to help me, or who have helped me, should say, have helped me, and they don't even understand. I don't know what the confusion was or misunderstanding, but not too many people will make their final destination one place and then change it to another. And I told her, hey, I'm trying to get home here. I'm trying to get home. So here in Fort Lauderdale, kind of speak to her. She was like, oh, okay, I'll just get you a manager. The lady was nice. So she got the manager. And the manager's like, oh, you have to book another flight. So I was like, I already spent $700. If I was going to spend $700 on a ticket, I wouldn't have gone with Spirit. That makes sense. People go on Spirit because they have lower fares than other airlines. I'm like, no, I wouldn't have done that. I would have gone on another airline, and I'm not going to say the comparison. I'm not trying to say anything negative. I'm trying to tell you my experience and the fact that now I'm in Fort Lauderdale and I'm stuck, and I was basically so frustrated. I'm pretty sure if I was anybody else, because I've seen some people cut up in the airport, I was calm compared to them. So I was like, look, I'll just walk. No, no, don't, basically not to walk. So I was like, just show me a highway. I'll walk all the way to Charlotte. No, I'm not, I can't tell you where the highway is. You just have to book another flight. I said, okay, I booked my flight. I booked my flight a couple of days ago, and it says to Charlotte. Why am I stuck in Fort Lauderdale? I should not be stuck in Fort Lauderdale. But he didn't offer me a flight straight to Charlotte. He offered me a flight to Cleveland to get to Charlotte, and clearly on the board, and I know that they fly to Charlotte from Fort Lauderdale on Spirit. There's an 8 o'clock flight going out to Charlotte from Spirit, but I have to buy another ticket and pay for my bags again. So it's another $700. Okay, $1,400 for 3 locations. I can go on the best airline and it won't cost me that much money for 3 locations. And I know, and having experience with airlines, they will accommodate you because they're human. And I did a survey. Spirit sent me a survey. I told them what happened, this, that, and the other, and I would not recommend them. That's me personally. If you like them, you like them. I'm not trying to change anybody's mind. But my experience was so bad. Oh my goodness. On top of that, me telling them exactly what happened, everything, like nothing good happened except for Demetri Sweet. The fact that they asked me on their survey how much I make a year. I'm like, y'all are not a credit card company. Who are you to ask me how much money I make? Should it even matter? So I don't expect anything from them at all. Because even on the survey, I said, look, y'all care more about money than y'all do people. Oh goodness, it's so much. I'm overwhelmed. I'm trying to stay level-headed, stay calm, and so that my thoughts can be clear, so I can get away out of here. And when I tell you, I'm that walking girl. It's 9 hours. It'll probably take me a week, if I'm still alive, to get back to Charlotte. Just love South of Spirit. Just love Spirit Airlines. And I wasn't even going to use their name, but as you can say, you can read. So, that's just my experience. I mean, everybody has their different experiences with different airlines, but I know, let's just say they could have done better. They could have done better. I know common sense is not common, and I, for me, I thought I did. I explained myself to the young lady, and I can't think. I tell you, my brain is just off today. Sorry, the young lady in Santo Domingo. I know I explained myself clearly. I know I did, and yet I'm stuck. Sorry to have such a this type of video. I didn't want this type of video. I was hoping to get back to Charlotte and have some uplifting videos, but I'm gonna just say thank you. Thank you for watching. You know, just pray for me. Like, subscribe, share, comment. I'm always open to suggestions. Pretty open-minded person. Usually positive, but right now I can't afford to be negative. But who can't ever afford to be negative? Be negative, but you know, just I don't know. Just try to do what my brain don't allow me to do for right now. But all right. Well, I'll see y'all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.